and thank you very much for being with me today. Started off this morning, it was extremely cold, but it turned out to be a beautiful day here in North Carolina. So, the thing that I want to talk about today, the topic of today, is something that's very important that you should always get initially anytime you go to a range. And, ladies and gentlemen, that is range etiquette. Range etiquette is extremely important. Why? Because you can get hurt or you can hurt somebody else. Or, in the worst case, something else could happen, and we don't want that to happen. There's some mistakes on the gun range that we can't afford to to happen. So that is why we communicate, and that is why we actually watch what the other people around you are doing. Because out here, at this particular range, there are no range officers. So if you come out here with a group of 5 to 10 people, you don't know what the skill level is of the person beside. Range hot? We good? We good? Now, there are two terms or two phrases that are very important when you're out on the range, particularly here. The first thing that I'm going to say, if I want to go down and I want to put up my targets, I'm going to say, range cold. Okay, what does that mean? Well, let me tell you what that means. Whenever I hear the term range code, that tells me what I need to do. What I need to do at that point, I need to drop my magazine. I need to rack my slide back, place it down on a table or a barrel, and step away. Okay? What that does, it allows the other individual to go downrange, adjust targets, put targets up, or whatever they may need to do. But whenever you hear range code, you put your firearm down and you step away. Okay? Now, when I say step away, I really mean step away. That doesn't mean that you're still fidgeting with your gun, because if you're standing here and you're fidgeting with your gun and your hand goes the wrong way, what happens? Now, this gun could also misfire in the process. So, range code means empty your slide, rack it, put your firearm down, step away for a few minutes. That's a courtesy that's extremely important. Now, once the adjustments have been made, everybody has done what they need to do. He comes back, he says, range hot. I say, oh, range hot? Hey, range hot, range hot. That lets everybody else know that we're back up on the firing line and we are prepared to continue. It's very important that we make sure that everybody who comes out, whether we know them or not, whether they have a high skill level or whether they're beginners, we want to make sure that everyone is safe. Okay, so the next thing that I want to introduce you to is our firing line. You see this line of barrels. This, ladies and gentlemen, is our fire line. So everybody who is shooting at this time should shoot behind this line. Okay? Uh that means if we're shooting behind this line, your magazine falls there. You don't step up and get it. If your magazine drops and we're along this fire line, what do you say? Range cold, range cold, range cold. Everybody puts their gun down. You stop, pick up your magazine. So it's very important that individuals understand that no matter what your plan is for the day, for example, if you decide that you want to go up to this barrel up here, then where does the firing line go? The fire alarm goes up to this barrel. Why? It goes up to the barrel because we should all be even at all times. So if this is when you move up there, so you say, hey guys, I want to shoot a little bit closer. Okay, fine. then we're all going to go up to this firing line. So that's the new firing line. So it kind of moves back and forth based on what individuals are doing at any particular time. However, for everyone's safety, because if I'm standing back here and he's at that firing line, or if he's at that blue barrel and I'm doing transitions, bam, 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 I don't want that. I can't afford that mistake. Therefore, it's very important that we understand the rules and that we engage properly.